Hi, I'm Leanne Cannon, and this is Backstory on Business. I can't wait to show you who my next guest is.
Welcome to this episode of Backstory on Business with your host, Leanne Cannon.
Well, hello, and welcome to Backstory on Business. I'm delighted to introduce you to my next guest. Bob Pacanovsky is a public speaker who helps companies create a customer service experience that goes above and beyond what we would consider to be average, using what he calls the power of the black tie experience. Bob, thank you so much for being here
My
today.
pleasure, Leanne. Thank you for having me.
Well, right off the top, I'm dying to know, what is the black tie experience? What does that really mean? But I suppose I should first ask you, how did you get into the speaking business?
Well, so that's been a journey for me. When I had my event and catering business, I was really focused on delivering that customer experience.
Okay.
But we had wonderful staff, but they were just part-time as needed workers. So I really needed to develop with them this mindset, this structure on how to not only deliver a lasting impression, but a wow experience.
Mm-hmm.
So I put together a very comprehensive, about 7-hour training program that first focused on what it meant to work for us, the culture, the mindset, how to really deliver that customer experience, and then how to really do task-oriented training in the hospitality business. So I was doing training and was really enjoying it, but really wasn't thinking much of it. Fast forward a handful of years, and I started doing more, and I decided, you know what, this is an opportunity for me. It was a very challenging opportunity for me to sell my business, but I thought it was the best step for me at the time, and so ventured into doing full-time speaking and training.
That was a leap, wasn't it?
It was a leap, but it seems like everything I've done with my businesses over the years, I've been an entrepreneur for over close to 24 years now, and it's always been a leap of faith for me, and so this was just the next leap.
Yes. Well, that's how entrepreneurs operate, right?
Right.
From one leap to the next. But now, what problems would you say that you help companies solve?
Well, I think one of the main challenges that I see with companies today is really focusing on a customer experience strategy. We have strategies for everything in business, but yet we don't really focus on how are we going to create this overall customer strategy to create this lasting experience from even before they're a customer, even like when they're a prospect, to move them right along the lines. I mean, we can always get a customer. I tell people, it's always easy to get a customer. It's more challenging to keep them.
Yes, that's very true.
And then to create them to be loyal and raving fans. So those are one of the main challenges I help companies solve, is to move them from satisfied to loyal and raving. Right.
That's a huge difference.
It is. It really is.
So what is the black tie experience?
Well, the black tie experience is really a mindset.
Okay.
And I show up dressed in this, but I also bring 3 black tuxedos with me.
Really? Okay.
Well, it's part of the brand.
That's so good.
But what I want to do is I want people to try them on, and because really what I want to focus on with people is how do we go above and beyond? How's the mindset of just doing customer service, which is really, I feel, is what is expected.
Right.
We should be doing customer service anyway. Customer experience is getting to that next level, to go above and beyond, because those are the stories that you can't wait to tell of how people made you feel.
Yes, I could see that.
Yeah. So that's really the black tie, because think about, like, if you have experienced that maitre d' or that concierge type service, everything is detailed. Everything is focused solely on you, and it's their job to make you feel special and different than you ever have before. And that's what we did with our staff. It was our job to really make sure that our guests got that experience that they would rave about.
Okay, that's the raving fans.
Right.
And so the last question, how does that apply to business today, would you say, and what do you focus on?
Well, so there's really 3 levels of business areas that I focus on. One is certainly that overall customer mindset, really delivering that black tie customer experience. Secondly is what I call selfless leadership. Not self-serving, but it's selfless leadership, because I think to go above and beyond to not only make our customers and prospects feel better or different, but our employees feel better and different about working for us, we have to have that mindset of selfless leadership. And then the third area is workplace behavior, those manners, those soft skills that'll set you apart to really deliver that experience, because we're all being observed today because of our technology. Everything we do, we're now being watched. So how do we set ourselves apart in the workplace on how we act, behave, speak? And so workplace behavior is a...
Well, Bob, based on what you're saying, your presentation would be so valuable to so many companies to really increase their customer service experience. How can somebody get a hold of you?
So I have my website, which is bobpacanovsky.com. It's a long last name, so but I'm there. But also you can just Google Black Tie Experience. Okay. They should be able to find me there, and I'm on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, you name it.
All right. Did you leave a phone number?
I should do that too. Yes, thank you. It's 330-352-6084.
Awesome. Thank you again for coming.
My pleasure. Thank you,
Leanne.
Leanne.
To have you with us.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in on Backstory on Business.
Thank you for watching Backstory on Business. Want to recommend a business for us to highlight? Contact Karen Leonard using the information listed on the screen.